Hey there, thanks for watching. In this video, I'm going to give an update on my May budget for thus far into the month and an overview of how I'm spending a little bit differently in May and some updates on my business strategy. So if you're interested in watching, let's just get right into it. So for the month of May, the big change that I'm making to my budgeting and spending strategy is I'm going to be using all cash for this month. My goal is to allow my business spending to remain on a cash basis and to give those credit cards a break, because I have lately gotten a little bit too comfortable spending on credit and then just aiming to pay it off. I also have an amount of business debt that I am working to pay off. So both of those things combined have led me to say I want something to change, and I'm going to change it this month. So because of a tax refund and a bit of additional income I had coming in from the side, I was able to pay down about 60% of that debt. I still have about 40% to go. So for this month, I'm really focusing on keeping my spending cash-based, meaning either cash, actual cash, or a debit card. So that's a little bit different than the way that I have been doing it, and I think that's a really good change, a change for the better. So what that really means is that I am going to be paying even closer attention to exactly what I'm spending in each category and keeping it to the bare minimum for the month of May. So for me, that's basically groceries and gas, and that's what I spend. So that has been the focus so far. At this point, we're about 6 days into May, and every day counts. So especially for this weekend, it's going to be Mother's Day, and I'm planning on taking my mom to a buffet and getting her a gift. That's about $150. So the buffet will also be about $50 a person, and I'm planning on 3 people, possibly only the 2 of us. So that's going to be a significant outlay as well. So all in about $300 for the gift, and planning on making that in all cash. So that's the plan for May. And I'll tell you what I've spent so far, because I'm keeping very, very close track of it. I spent $13 in food out so far. That was for bubble tea. And for groceries so far, I've spent $95, which is not bad for, what are we, about a fifth of the way through the month? A little bit less than a fifth of the way through the month. I had 3 no-spend days, which is good. Did I have 3 or did I have 4? I feel like I might have had 4. Nope, just 3. Okay, so I had 3 no-spend days, and for a total of $111 spent so far. So I gave myself a pretty healthy food out and grocery budget, because those are my top 2 categories for spending, and I'm running my remaining budget as well. I'm tracking how much I have left. I added that to my budget and expense tracker, which you can find in my Etsy store down below. Again, you don't have to use this. You can use a piece of paper, whatever works for you. The most important thing for budgeting is that you actually do it and you reconcile it and you pick something you can stay consistent with. So my remaining food, combining food out and groceries, is $642. So that's what I have for the rest of the month. And I'm confident that I'll be able to make all that. My goal is also to be able to put a significant chunk toward the remaining debt, because my goal is to have that paid off by July or August. Who knows? That's my goal. So moving into the next portion of the update, which is going to be sort of my business strategy. So I was debating earlier taking a course on, taking a different course that had nothing to do with business. And I thought, you know what, let me focus on what I'm doing right now, and that is to get my business income up. So as far as that goes, what I'm going to be doing for my business is, again, just focusing on increasing my revenue. So the way that I am planning on doing that is by refining my eBay store and moving that to my space here in Manhattan, which is going to be a challenge, because currently my eBay store is taking up a 20 to 30 square foot area. And because our house is 2,200 square foot, so the house I was staying in New Jersey is 2,200 square feet, and I was using about 30 square feet of that for my eBay storage. and this place in Manhattan is 762 square feet, so it's less than half. So I will be focusing on smaller items that are higher value. So that's going to be interesting, but I'm actually excited for that. I'm going to use that as a strategy as a way to sort of niche down into a more specified and ideally replicatable, scalable niche for eBay, which I know that eBay is not a scalable business the way that I'm doing it with reselling. It's incredibly labor intensive, and there's really no way to scale other than to work harder and hire people, which is not the way I want to go. So again, my plan is to niche down and go for smaller, higher ticket items, and I will certainly be posting more about that to come, because reliably eBay has been generating income for me the longest. Not as much again this year because I've been moving away from the eBay business because I want to be location independent. That's my ultimate goal. For the moment, I also want to get this debt paid off as fast as possible, so I'm looking for additional cash to do that. So that's why I'm really turning to reinvigorating the eBay business. So we'll see how that pans out. My plan is actually this weekend to do some work on eBay specifically. So my plan for that is to clear out inventory for my mom's house in New Jersey. That's the way it's going, because I'm very excited that she's going to be selling, and it's just time to close that down. And I'd rather have it be done quickly and efficiently and with as much profit as possible, rather than in a kind of haphazard way. I want to do it very intentionally. So my plan is to head out there and just kind of do it as quickly as possible. So I have 350 items listed in my eBay store, and by the time I'm done, I anticipate having maybe 100 or less. I know I worked really hard to crack that 100 item threshold, and I know that eBay is very much, it's very predictable. It's also very algorithm driven. So the more items you have, the more you sell. That's all that's pure and simple. Many of those listings are poor quality, so I'm aiming to increase the quality of the listings as well. So we'll see. So I'm aiming to go from about 30 to 40 square feet of storage space to about 7 square feet of storage space. So that's going to be very interesting, and I will certainly keep you posted on that. And the rest I'm just going to donate. The rest of the items I'm going to donate. So that will be an interesting process, and again, I will keep you posted as far as that goes. All right, so that has been my update for this far, beginning of May, my budget spending and my business plans. So I hope that's been helpful. Let me know how your May is going so far. Are you doing anything different? What are the main sort of drivers in your life right now? So thanks again for watching, and I hope you'll keep watching. Bye.